football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Florida Atlantic Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Orlando. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will go to work first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Henry. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab on the left.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Rides the back and leaves it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Blazers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Give to the running back. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt...
Got it in stride inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blazers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Loss of 3. 3rd down coming up.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hooks. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. That's caught. It's Brown. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Henry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Blazers are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Hard running there. Got enough space. Touchdown, UAB. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Quick release on the RPO. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terrell. Powers through the defender.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. With the catch, it's Henry. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The throw to the outside is complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Rhodes. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
First down for the offense.
Give to the back. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers are on the move. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Power football with the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Brings up third down.
Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, fourth down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UAB! They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Buffalo handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Western New York, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll do it himself on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. QB draw. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defense. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Blazers have this offense rolling. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Made a defender miss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blazers. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. His drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the long back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Pulled and fired complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Good enough for a first down.
Sure hands. It's Hooks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that is another first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Fires left. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Cobb. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
The ball carrier.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Florida Atlantic.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, they're